Imagine, if you will, a sport that is not only as fast as hockey, with the offensive basketball and the hitting of both football and hockey put together. Talking about a sport called lacrosse. As you can tell, one of my favorites. Today, I'm going to inform you about the game of lacrosse. Talk briefly about its history, how it's played, the positions, and why it should be the new pastime as opposed to baseball. Let's start with the brief history of the game. It's known as the little brother of war among the Indians because that's how they used to train for war. They would take a stick like this, but then it was, a curved piece of wood with some leather and stuff like that. They'd either play with a rock or sometimes a human head. Yes, that's right, I said a human head. And the goal of the game then was to incapacitate as many people as you possibly could in order to score in your rivaling faction's goal, or, whatever they deemed a goal. The point of the game is pretty much like hockey, but on feet as opposed to skates. And there's a ball and a puck instead of a puck. Here's your gloves. They're like hockey gloves, except the thumb is not metal, because you're up here with everything. You have a stick, usually titanium, carbon fiber, something like that, and a head. Now, this one's not good for the game because it doesn't have a net in it. Normally it's got some kind of nylon strings or leather or anything like that, so that you can catch the ball. And as like hockey, when you have to cradle it down here, like a broom, you have it up here, and you cradle like this, kind of like you're curling a weight, up and down, one-handed, two-handed. The whole point of it, like hockey, is to try and get the ball in the other person's goal. Set up a little bit like hockey and football combined, there is offsides. You have, each side has a goal, so here and here. There's a circle around the goal called a crease. Now the only people allowed in that crease are the defenseman and the goalie, and we'll get to the positions later. Everything starts at the face-off X. You have a face-off like hockey, but you're down like this, and the referee blows his whistle, and you have to, clamp, rake, slide over the line, down the line, however you want to say it. You rake it back to one of your other people, and the game starts from there. Substitutions are made on the fly, which is outstanding. You don't have to climb over a gate or anything. Just as soon as someone runs off, another person can run on. The positions are fairly easy, at least, for someone that plays. I think it's easier to understand than soccer. You have your workhorses, which are your midfielders, also known as middies. There's 3. They carry a short stick like this one. They can go anywhere on the field, on either side of the midfield line, offense and defense. Next, on the offensive side, you have attackmen. They can only stay on the offensive side of the midfield line. They can cross, but a midfielder has to cross and hold on their side, on the offensive side, for them to go on the defensive side. You have the defensemen on the defensive side, of course, kind of obvious. They have a 6-foot pole to beat you with. You can hit anywhere where there's pads, and there's pads from shoulder to hips, and a helmet. Not very big, not very thick. So when they hit you with this, it hurts. They usually aim for anywhere where there's not padding. And you can check real hard with this thing. Last but not least, the fearless goalie. They only wear chest protectors, a helmet, throat guard, and gloves. They have a much bigger net to catch with, but that ball is also coming at about 100 miles an hour in the college ranks, and it's a pound of solid rubber. So when it bounces off your legs, it hurts. Take it from me, I was a goalie. Now, you're probably wondering why I love this game so much, and it's because it's action-packed. Baseball sucks. Sorry for all you people out there that love it. I hate it. It's boring. I love a fast-paced game, decent scoring. There's a point. Not hit a ball, catch it. I don't feel that Sports Center should have, top 10 plays, people catching the ball, diving. Yes, every once in a while they're amazing, but lacrosse was the original pastime with the Indians. Glad you sat through this with me today. We covered a lot. We covered the history of lacrosse, how it was a little brother of war for the Indians. We covered how to play it, score the goal, play defense, score goals. And we covered the positions, midfield, attack, D, and goalies. Hopefully, if you ever see it on ESPN or ESPNU in the springtime, you will take a chance and watch it. Thank you.